Good evening, guys. Today is Wednesday, of all things. So follow on from Monday, where we went to put the gearbox together, and we couldn't because we're missing quite an integral part. So it turns out that part wasn't supplied to me when I got the gearbox, but it has been found. Here it is. And I'm off to go and pick it up right now. So it was found today at the place, not from where I get the gearbox from, but who had the gearbox before that. So hopefully there's no other missing bits. So anyway, I'm off to go to my mate Jason's house to pick it up. I've got a flu, I'm not feeling that great, but hey, I thought, well, I might as well get it done tonight, get it out of the way, so that next week we can look at maybe sticking it in the car. So anyway, let's go on the road. Everybody, this is Arthur. He works here now.
Fun times, right?
Alright, we have...
Dignity! No, we don't.
You're here, we have no dignity.
Whoa.
Yeah. Pulling this thing out of this thing.
Yeah, make it reliable again.
Because we need to do... What do we need to do? Oh, hello Benny. Hovers. Helis. Four-wheel skids.
Yeah.
What do you want to call
Skid
it?
racing.
Alright. So, are we good?
Yeah. Oh, hang on.
Oh my god.
I'm just going to put mine down.
Okay.
It's
It's
like...
like a 3-stage process. Oh yeah. It's probably going to spew oil everywhere.
Yeah, it currently is.
I was gonna say, it definitely smells like it.
Yeehaw. All in my brand new phone.
It did?
Yeah, go on. If we put it right there, and then stop, and then I can disconnect the gearbox. I'm gonna coin this. Experiments with Mike. Oh, we need that Dorito off there.
Hold. Why not? I can hold your bridge.
Hang on, if we put it further away,
It won't be in the way?
it won't be in the way. Yeah, good. Coming down. Oh, alright.
Alright.
Alright. And we're going to need to go up. So, can we seriously pump both jacks?
I always knew you guys like pumping together.
It is Monday.
We do a lot of pumping on Mondays.
The two cross members bolt together in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If they're, I think you can loosen those bolts, and it might.
I don't think that's the problem though.
No,
Okay.
this one that goes from side to side is one piece.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
He has to make the whole thing.
I think you're doing a job for a dog grinder.
Or a step drill.
This is a man of culture. He's speaking our language. It's amazing the things you find on grinder.
I bet we still just think. Is it in yet?
Oh, it's touching both sides.
check it. Hold on, compadre.
Si, senor. Si, si.
Bolts straight in. First time.
What is it, John? 50% of the time it works every time?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, close enough, good enough. Oh.
Take it easy.
No, don't drop it down yet. I've got to put the motor on it.
I was going to take it down so I could get the motor in.
Oh, yeah, could do that.
You want to put a block of wood or something under that though, right?
Yeah, you're on. I'll block whatever. You're a smart man.
It's almost like you pay him or something.
See, it's one of those things of, if I was doing it, I'd be too lazy to get the wood. Because all I gotta do is stand here and tell you what to do.
It does now.
Good boy. That's plenty of room for activities. Oosh.
Are we using this Dorito keg over here?
Yep.
Yeah. I heard earlier. Do you watch, what is it called?
Girls Gone Wild? Absolutely.
Nice. What is it, built from scratch or shed from scratch or something?
Dunno, mate. You're the one telling the story.
He's got some cheek on him. That won't go in there. I think this might be meant for Allen keys. Will that go on there?
Yeah, the bolt goes in there, but you ain't getting a socket in there.
Actually, didn't we discuss this and say it was Allen keys?
Just,
I think we did.
there's still just put the outer ones on for now.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks, Jim.
I didn't send it in, but
Is it too long? I can get some shorter
well,
ones.
looking at the spacing on it, it's the same as that, so it's going to go in.
Is it going to go in too far though, or is it going to pass through?
It's not going to pass through.
And that's bottomed out. Right, I'll go get some shorter.
Hey John, are these Rotor housings RX8 housings?
Fucking look at you.
Look at me go! It saddens me that I know that.
I used to respect you until that moment.
I was just completely guessing and winging it then. But I noticed that there's no holes for the brap.
I'll zoom that off a little bit. Wrong way.
You're going to need to zoom in on that because you've got a dowel here.
Do you want me zooming it into the hole? Right there. Try to get me zoomy zoom.
That's a master, right? Zoom, zoom.
Yeah. I think. No, I think we just leave that one off. I don't really like doing that because that means this corner is not supported.
To be fair, when this corner is supported, anyway, it's going to be supported under compression.
Yeah, okay. Alright, should we wing it off? Okay, so at this point I can either run an FD block, which is this one, or I can run an FC block. So that's what came out.
Okay,
Where's this going?
the old one, yeah.
I'll just use that one.
Yeah.
It's already dowelled.
It is.
Yeah.
One side high five.
Sorry.
No.
Do I try again?
No.
Yeah, your chance.
Whoa. Hostility. Yeah, okay, so let's use the FC block.
Yep.
I'll get it ground because. Yeah, anyway.
Yep.
Because it's not going to matter what we put on it. The car's not going to care.
No.
And it's hand-me-down parts, which is perfect.
Hand me down car.
Yeah. And then we'll just have to do electric water pump because there won't be any space for a water pump housing.
And we've got this here to put the front mounts to.
To what?
The front engine mounts.
Yeah, that's the.
Heaps of room.
No, we'll go. Oh, can you hold it? See this button?
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
Would still like to try and put the radiator in.
Yeah.
So I think for my next dummy block, I'll put an E shaft in it. Because I got a couple of I got a couple of dodgy E shafts that I can just use for mock-up.
Yep.
And that way we can put the front pulley on. We can get that sort of stuff sorted, and it's not gonna matter too much.
I reckon we can do away with that and make that part of the radiator.
Yeah, but I'm putting this on the road.
That
That needs to be there for frontal impact. It's dumb, but it'll need to be there. So if I go on ahead and remove it, well, I'm going to have to certify it anyway, so I might be able to get away with it. But why do we need to remove it?
because it gives you more room for radiator.
Yeah, but they won't let you because it's what holds the hood latch up.
Yeah, but we make the radiator hold the hood latch up.
We'll be using the pins anyway.
True.
What I would like to do is put a manifold on it and see how far off closing bonnet we are, because we might need to do a good old cut and shut.
Yeah.
Boy. Get your bogans out. Get your black singlets out.
Oh, but the FC, hang on. FC manifold's different anyway. God, they're horrible things.
What, rotaries?
I like this one, it's got a sense of humour.
So this is off my Skyline, but I'm pretty confident. Might go on. Hold that. Can I bolt those guys on? Do you know what's real bad? I think the bottom will close.
It also doesn't line up.
Huh? No, they won't. There's different ports.
You give me a couple
Ports? Nuts. Couple of nuts.
of nuts.
What about this random rusty bolt that's on the...
No.
I actually hate these manifolds, they're so ugly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just wing on this.
Is that kind of clear?
If you close the bonnet real hard, it will.
I need one over here.
Good luck. Probably.
Oh my god!
Holy shit.
It's gonna close. It's amazing.
Did you hate that?
I'm happy about this.
But that's with that resting down on the cross member, right? So it's going to come up.
It's going to come up.
Yeah, but only has to come up 10-15 mil.
Yeah,
We've still got room to go.
And that's... The hood's not closed all the way, by the way.
Yeah, the hood's got to come over. So if we go.
Is it gonna open again?
We'll figure it out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we still got heaps around.
Still a couple of mil. A
Yeah.
couple centimetres.
How good's that?
But... Who would have thought?
And that's gonna skid hard.
I can't wait to do helis.
Hey John.
Yes.
You're welcome. And look, we don't even have to dick around with the sump either.
Factory
No,
sump.
we can literally. Well,
Yep.
yeah,
Factory sump.
yeah. My only concern would be how low that is. Oh no, we're mint.
Yeah.
We've got so much
We could go
clearance.
forward driving and be fine.
Guess who's ordering a front cover and a sump tomorrow?
Guess who's going forward driving? The rotary.
Should we put some blue tape on it?
It's a muddies.
Let's just fucking lock it, weld up the front and rear diffs.
Yeah.
Be
No,
perfect.
you don't weld. You put sawdust in there, and then when you take the sawdust out, it's fine. I think.
Can't leak, it's not sawdust. Okay, so now we have to build a dummy block with FC plates.
That sounds like a you job.
Well, it does. But that's pretty cool, actually.
That's nearly as cool as that's rad.
That's pretty rad. Jason's gonna be so happy.
Who's Jason?
He's the one I got the gearbox off.
Ah.
Yeah. But I guess now we find the firewall thing so that the gearbox will sit where it wants to sit.
Flywheel?
The
Firewall.
Firewall.
that bracket for the
Or we
top
just- or
for the
just
top
make that.
brace. Yeah, you can make it to whatever you
I
want.
could make it.
Why don't we make the engine mounts to sit it where we want it, and then make that mount to hold?
But I think with the factory one, it goes around the firewall, so it's got all the contours and whatever else. It's just easy.
It is easy, but you got to find one.
That's factory.
Yeah,
But
doesn't it?
all these GC8s are the same.
I'm
So
gonna say you just need to go down to pick apart a
that's
zebra
what I was
and
going to say. Take a
a grinder.
power rip saw and grinder. That's what I did the other day when I pulled one of the other car. But it wasn't the same model.
It wasn't a GC.
So I think maybe we'll look at pick apart zebra, whatever. Try and find that piece. There'll be bound to be GC8s of those.
surely.
And if not, Facebook Marketplace.
No, there's nothing on them. I've been looking.
Really?
And no one wants to cut up their cars, so I think pick apart of zebra is probably the best place for that. That's cool, man. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Like to be able to have this in there and know that we're pretty much going to be able to shut the bonnet. And then I can just run a factory RX-7 13B sump, and this is going to be mint.
Yeah. We've got so much room for turbo too.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
We could mount it right back.
We could. Actually, you know what would be really cool?
What?
If we put the turbo
Yeah,
up over the top of the gearbox.
even the Subarus.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
And then we could have it just a straight 90, water meth,
Yeah.
no intercooler.
Well, the intake, the greedy intake manifold neck, what do you want to call it? It stops right at the end of the coil body. So that's mint as well.
And then we
I
can-
won't be going fly by wire on this at this stage. At this stage.
So John's going to fly by wire.
I haven't got an ECU for this yet.
So John's going to fly by wire.
Well, but no, we've got to get it mounted and I think do the fab work and then figure out where we are from there.
We all know at some point through this, the head starts thinking, and John goes fly by wire.
So imagine
So John can do helis. See all these keywords I keep using?
Imagine-
This is, what do they call it? Mental conditioning.
so imagine being in 2021 and not planning on using fly-by-wire.
So...
Drive by wire it is.
Yeah, that's been decided. Perfect.
Don't help me here. I may also already have the
I know you do. That's why I'm hammering this one home. Because I remember when you went through all that effort to get it made for the Skyline, then you're like, let's just use an FD manifold. It's a far better idea.
Let's just use an FD motor while we're at it.
Yeah.
And here we are. Full circle.
Let's just use the FD motor while we're at it.
Damn you, mate. I guess I'm going to fly by wire.
No peer pressure whatsoever. All mental conditioning.
Yeah, that would be cool. I suppose there's plenty of room for a water air cooler. So
Yeah.
we won't need to run a front mount. So if we need to, we can put the radiator in front.
Yeah. Got all the room for activities if we do that. And we can put a nice big heat exchanger in here, same size as this.
Yeah. That's all
See,
exciting.
there's so many wins to having water here.
Alright, I'll order the sump and the front cover tomorrow. Well, that way we can make a cross member for it next week.
Yep.
And figure out how we're going to do that. I would like to have it so that it bolts to the chassis rails.
So would I.
I don't really want to use the radiator support.
What's the legal situation for bolting into chassis rails?
I don't know. Well, the thing is, we got to be careful because the crumple zones are right here. You can see them.
Yes.
We can't really build off the cross member because unless
It's too far back.
well, we could have two bars that come up underneath the motor.
Yep.
And that would also act as a sump guard.
It would.
And we
And
just have them mounted.
And we could do a little brace to this here just to pick up the front load.
Yeah. But yeah, just get some roll bar tube, build a frame, have it there. We could maybe connect it there. That could work.
Yeah.
And that way we don't have to touch the chassis rails.
Exactly. We could have a bolt there to a mating flange.
Yeah.
And there'll be some holes on here we can use.
Yeah. And that way it won't be supported out into nothing.
Yeah.
So, what have we learned tonight, Mike?
Braps and helis. And
helis.
fly by wire.
Fly by wire. You see this, how quickly it turns around from idea to I'm doing it anyway.
And this is how I did it to myself. This is how I end up with the B12.
You're self-sourcing.
Whoa, phrasing.
Hey now. That's like gaps like on your car.
No.
No,
Oh, one thing before I go. Hang on, hold on. I gotta find them. Hang on.
That's so wounding.
There's some very specific things that I like about Subarus, and one of them is these crystal headlights. They just look badass.
The GC8 ones though.
GC8 ones, not the black ones. These guys. Come on, leave them home. Yeah, these look sick. They just finished the car off. I know what it is about these headlights, but they just look so much nicer than the other ones. Yeah, good. It was bargain buy.
bargain bin.
Bargain buy. Yeah. No, because I've been like, I wanted to do one of these for a long, long time, and then this one showed up, and obviously directions changed, but premise is still the same. Yeah, and I've always liked these headlights, and I've always liked this shape, although two-door would have been better.
Hey Brent, if Brent's watching this,
He's got a two-door.
he has the two-door.
Yeah. You gonna say it?
I'm gonna send it to you now.
Anyway,
Enjoy the incoming.
yeah, we're gonna go pack this shit up, and I guess we'll see you next week. So yeah, good times. Thanks for watching. Love you lots. Bye.